Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from the Superdome. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's got a Bengals first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Here we go. 180. 12.
Right back to him on first down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11.
They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's get set. 180. Hands up.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
11 MT, take.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. He'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught to the goal line and in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayden. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try and run for it. 1st down and more past midfield. And he will go all the way. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 2. 12, 12, 12. Here we go. 11, 11, 180. Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Flush to his right. Going for it all. That is brought in. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. That gains an even 60 yards.
Here we go. 180. Right up. 12. 12.
A run on 1st and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
11, 11, 11, 9.
2nd down. Burrow. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
McPherson good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a remains a 7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 19, 19, lucky. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Check out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Street, go put. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Dobbins. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Back to the air again on second and 10. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's in. Juwan Johnson, touchdown Saints. That is second TD catch of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I'm one, right? Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard.
Second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From the 41, here's second down and 6. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cincinnati.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Burrow. Catch left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Here's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Burrow now. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
11 empty. 12. Here we go. 11 empty.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That one is caught beyond the pylon. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Jumping a minute, the kids there no riding away, but now you're telling on show. What you used to be a rich when your insides this, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see soul. Life that slows you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You think about those memories that's adding up.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
2nd and 10. Now it's Dobbins. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he's going to have the seat. And he's going to have the target.
In these plays, the decision of what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out left. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Quick throw to Olave. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with.
First down. A gain of 12.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner line. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, Burrow. Short pass, taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the Saints' 36-yard line.
11.
Allen Gibb on the ground, and he'll work this down inside the 45. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. And might take that out of field goal range. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That'll be batted it away. Incomplete. Covering very strong defensively. It's second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to try it here again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Saints going to use their second timeout as the clock stops at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Its metal brain corrodes.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll look to throw again. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he'll take this one again. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators. Everybody talks about that middle four, Mike. The final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A good spot here, second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Palmer now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Smash! Here we go! 60 Bison! Motion! I got it! No, Riggs! Go!
A run with Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Burrow. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
12, 12.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. A high throw over the middle that's taken in.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Run over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he will score! Touchdown, Bengals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page and move on and not make the same mistake again. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. Right.
Burrow here on second down. This one complete to Higgins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10.
Here we go.
24-yard line.
11, big 13. Big 13. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. Shot.
Here's Burrow. That is caught. And he will score again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
Is good.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A 2-yard loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuffed him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. Inside the 40. J.K. Dobbins. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
11, Thomas. 12.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That gets him to to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down.
On one, right? Gun. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
11-90.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Moving left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught side of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Quick throw to Olave. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. He'll look to throw. That one complete for Moore. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
13 more yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Chris Olave. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bengals' 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a safe first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 8-yard
Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
For a Saints. First down.
Dobbins trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown Saints. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense will take this one with 1:51 to go.
Gun.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 53-yard
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is first and 10.
Let's go now. 7-5.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. And the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. It is 3rd and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Come on, ready? Here we go.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. Shut him down, just shy of the 40. Shut from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Bengals first down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. First down throw for Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, here. 12. 180.
To throw is Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Pearson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals tack on one more to their lead.
Bengals 56, Saints 35.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Palmer now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Get it. Go.
Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've got to the end, but still will come up short. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two.
Two-point conversion.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.